The first week of lockdown. What have you guys been up to? Some of us were breaking protocol to film Art for the People. It had to be done with sanitizer and social distancing guidelines. Then there were those who couldn't help but be curious from a safe distance. How are we doing on the munchies front? Have we been exercising, taking walks? For the lovers watching, a good time to be intimate, right? Those good old-fashioned deep conversations, lost in each other's eyes. What were you thinking? On the beverages and other indulgences front, are we still doing good on supplies? All right, let's move on. We have a new coalition. Yay!
Tumelano, itimpakeng tsa ABC le DC e se bile e saenetswe mme o na le makgotla a mang a tsamayang le mahlakore a mabedi ao le ona a ikemiseditseng hore e tla ba karolo ya tshehetso ya tshebedisano mmoho ya mmuso o tla thewa.
As soon as Parliament opens, there's also that. We'll know what the deal is. Meanwhile, the law enforcement has been flexing in the streets. And why does it look like there's a class dynamic at play? If the order was that people should be fined and brutality against civilians was denounced, why were there still videos trending this weekend? The videos may make us laugh, but the behavior is no laughing matter.
Re ke tse di push up ha ya ke tsa di push up fela sa ntsa ngotla ke sa kgona le ho bua hore na hantle o ngotlela eng ke fitla ke na molelwa ke yena wa ntate wa lesona re ke tsamaye pele motho na mpolaya so hlile ba ngathakile jwalo fela le yona jena ntse ke sa tsebe hore na exactly mmenwana na ha le mona ngotlile mphana e batla ke eng.
Public approval ratings for law enforcement are already abysmal. And honestly, what they're doing is like arranging a fight between a mukoko and a mirror. No one wins, but we now know how fierce the mukoko is. Otherwise, what is the story of the 700 million to fight COVID-19? What is the official word? What actions are already in place to sanitize our streets, public transport systems, ready food supplies for the vulnerable, subsidized amenities? When will we roll out mobile testing? Too much? Okay. World Bank, IMF, UN have assigned lots of monies to help countries fight the virus. They have also appealed to the private sector to also lend a hand, despite the recession. We are in a recession, officially.
The outlook for global growth. For 2020, it is negative, a recession at least as bad as during the global financial crisis or worse.
The dollar is trading at 19 maludi, which looks good for some people, but not if you earn 2,000 maludi a month and have to buy food for immediate and extended family. That time, 2 avocados cost 56 maludi, and a kotulana of cabbage, God, is 47 maludi. So much for proper nutrition to help guard against this disease. The World Bank alone would provide up to 160 billion US dollars over the next 15 months to developing countries. Someone's father is already salivating, Starboy, and plotting ways to line his and his friends' pockets. Remember the days when Kim Moshoshe lived by the principle that a ruler is a servant of the people? The good old days. Africa, my Africa. extension of lockdown. What are we going to do if SA decides to extend the lockdown? Realistically, if they sneeze, we will catch the cold, which means restricted movement, even if we don't extend the lockdown. This side of the
lockdown. But it's not certain lockdown will be lifted on the 16th of April. The president says he needs a few days to consider what to do.
Imagine 5 more weeks like this past one, beyond the next 2. It's enough to make the head spin. Check on your friends, guys. Everyone's mental health is volatile right now. No jokes. On that note, shout out to our medical practitioners and first responders. Lastly, Nils, they are coming for us. Whether you're on the conspiracy train, Yadi 5G, or you're still fuming from that Dr. Something in France and about experimenting on Africans, because that's what we do, right? We're racist at times like these. He can go shove that apology in the cave where the bats that cause corona live. It also sheds light on certain perspectives and realities that sadly still persist about Africa and Africans. It's a double-edged sword. Alright, that's our show for the week. Remember, just because you're home doesn't mean you don't have to wash your hands or yourselves. Stay safe, guys. Let's stick together.